FTW.
FTW Broadcasting here for the win. We bring you hot Starcraft 2 action. Thank you so much for tuning in because we've got a 3v3 for you. I think I hear crickets in the background. My team is the team here on the bottom left-hand corner. My name's AWOL, and joining me, as always, is my boy Danny. Somebody pinging the center of the map. I guess they're going to quick expand. I don't know. Sihu playing as the orange Protoss. Moving. Okay, looks like Adder, my Terran pick, is straight up rolling out at this point. I guess he is pinging in the middle of the map because he's going to go over there. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to keep an eye on him. His ally is the Reverend Johnny Love, playing as the purple Protoss. Moving up to Danny's team here in the top right-hand corner. Cannonball playing as the red Terran. His ally is Rift, the blue Zerg, and below him is Teal Zerg, Shadowblade in all caps.
Well, all caps is the only way to have a name like that. I'm more interested in what your Terran is doing. He loaded up his command center and he's just kind of flying over. I thought originally he was going to go take this high yield, but I guess not. Sihu building a random pylon over here just to, I guess, have view of what's going on. I am confused. Is Adder just going over to this island? He is going to the high yield island. That is what he's going to do.
He's going to the high yield. That could be Gosu for him. I don't know if anybody's going to notice it. He's not going to be able to help his allies out for a while, but if you text up to something baller, that could work out. I suppose this is going to serve as a proxy pylon here in the middle. Oh no. Looks like Sihu just dropped down a forge at this high yield. So I guess he's got early plans to cannon rush, but he's not really moving into the enemy's base yet, and cannon rushes aren't going to be very successful against a Zerg, against two Zergs, so I guess he's going to have to move in against his Terran team.
Yeah, he's a little far away for the cannon rush, so I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he just wants to keep his forge in an out-of-the-way place, really kind of expand his borders by building. You know, because the more borders, you get more taxes, which is more income, right? That's how this game works?
I'm pretty sure it is. Okay,
that's what I thought.
Let's see what Sihu does. Maybe he dropped, well, that forge blocks a potential expansion there at the high yield. I was thinking maybe he wanted to cannon it off and get a quick expand or something for himself. I'm trying to find the logic in this.
Yeah, I don't know, but it looks like Riff, got his Zerglings out there real early. That might have even been a 6 pool. Oh, that's the end of, that's the end of that probe. A little bit of lag there. No, the probe's going to get away. The SCV's going to get away too, so happy day for those workers.
Yeah, they snuck right past there, but it's not going to be a happy day for this base. Never mind, the Reverend Johnny Love has 2 cannons down already, dropping down to 3rd and 4th, going straight up on the defense. Those Zerglings are going to have to turn around and go the other direction. Looks like this boy, Riff, is going to have to build some Banelings or some Roaches to bust into that base.
So I would like to say that your boy, Reverend Johnny Love here, apparently doesn't want to be able to mine from his upper Vespian geyser.
No. You don't need to do that. Oh, God. What does that mean? He has not dropped either assimilator, and neither has Sihu. And Sihu, look at the center of the map here. He's starting to build a straight-up defensive line of photon cannons right across the center of the map. And I guess he's just planning on D'ing up everything.
Yeah, the best offense is a good defense, right? That applies to Starcraft?
I don't think it does, actually. And the Reverend Johnny Love has dropped an expansion down here at the other high yield. His main is, pretty well protected. He has dropped 2 assimilators at this point. One of them, as you said, is going to be completely blocked by that forge. He's going to have to do like 4 probes to mine on that one assimilator because there's going to be lag time with movement. So that was a good decision.
Yeah, clearly, well done. He hasn't built a gateway or anything either, so I think your team is going for the fabled economic victory.
You always talk about the economic victory there, Danny, and I want to see it happen. And I want to know where's the tab that keeps track of like when you get up to 100 points or whatever and you win.
I don't know, but I know there's got to be an economic victory. It can't just be that I play too much Civilization.
Massive force of Zerglings streaming across here from Teal. Massive force of Zerglings also coming from Blue. Oh, they're coming right up into there. The high yield, they spot that forge. No, don't take down Sihu's forge. Don't do it. And looks like that forge is going to go down, and Sihu's cannon strategy appears to be on a hiatus for a little while. He's going to have to rebuild that forge, immediately rebuilding it at the front of his base to wall that off. These Teal Zerglings are not going to be able to get in there. Blue Zerglings meeting up with Teal. They're deciding they're going to take down the Reverend Johnny Love.
It's going to be hard for them to get a good surround on those cannons there, so they have a large number of zerglings, but I think they're going to end up losing more than they anticipate here.
Probes coming off the line.
Oh, they leave that cannon up with no hit points. That is so pro.
That is super, super pro. It's got, what, it had 2 HP? That was good photon cannon micro, I would say.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Oh, look, your Cannonball now is getting in the game here with his single ghost and a handful of Marines. Let's see how well that works out.
The ghost would be very effective if there was any army to use that EMP on.
You could,
And,
I mean, you can use EMP on buildings.
yeah,
just
I
like
mean, that
that.
worked out pretty well. Did pretty good. And the Reverend Johnny Love's been all kinds hurt. Why are you going to do this to a man of love and a man of God at the same time? And looks like these Marines are going to push away these probes. These probes are in such a bad situation. I got to say, why did I pick this team? I always pick the most god-awful, dirt-nasty team, and we don't even watch these replays before they start. I just always pick the bad team.
Yeah, well, that'll tell you something, huh?
It looks like Sihu he's going on a rampage. He's building pylons all over the map and just continuing to drop down more photon cannons. He's expanded himself. It looks like the Reverend Johnny Love is going to have to completely rely on this high yield expansion because his main is in just such a bad situation.
Yeah, it appears that orange and purple have done nothing but build cannons, while yellow has just been out on the island. He looks like he did a 1-1-1 build. I don't think he's actually built any... He's built one Marine, so he's cooking something up.
He's going missile turret heavy, which, I mean, is a good idea on the island, actually. And he's got one starport, so maybe he's... Okay, looks like he's dropping the tech lab on that. So that could be some indication for us. And he's researching siege tech as well out of that factory. So we'll see what he has in mind. Maybe he's going to fly out of here with 1 million siege tanks and do siege tank drops.
I guess it could work. His allies seem to have the enemies pretty well distracted with their cannon army? Maybe?
I guess it is a cannon army. Looks like Sihu. Nice teamwork here from Sihu, blocking off that other choke with additional cannons. So that's going to help protect the Reverend Johnny Love from any reinforcements getting into his base. Not that he needed any help. I mean, he just threw down like 5 more cannons in his base. It's funny that they can't deal with this 5 zerglings in the bottom right-hand corner of his own base because he doesn't have any units. The high-yield expansion is really kicking, though, for Reverend Johnny Love. He's going to start pulling in serious minerals, which I think is going to equal some really serious cannons.
Yeah, and that's enough to win games, yes? Just cannons?
No, it is not. In fact, it is terrible, terrible play. Cannonball is going to move straight in on these 3 photons. He spots him immediately and pulls back. Cannonball has 4 ghosts in that little army of his. I don't know what the hell he plans to do with them. I guess spam EMPs. All these zerglings are going to move in. They're going to start taking down these photon cannons. Oh, all this defense, all this investment. That was 1, 2, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 450, 650 minerals going down right now for Sihu. Just going down the toilet. I think they took down like 3 or 4 zerglings there. Definitely an even trade. And Reverend Johnny Love, I mean, he's got a good plan here. Build more photon cannons to defend.
It's working so well. It's working really well so far, so I can't see why he would change it up.
I mean, he hasn't died yet, so, I mean, seriously?
Yeah, he's the winner. The winner is you, Reverend Johnny Love, and your photon cannons.
Banshee, cloak Banshee from Adder. Adder finally getting in here and making something happen. Oh, EMPs that Banshee. Oh, he goes down, but that Banshee did get a couple kills there. Probes finishing up the job. The Reverend Johnny Love lives.
Well, see, I guess those cannons did help. Maybe he should build some more. Here he goes, building more.
Oh, man. My team is amazing. And looks like almost every player in the game except for Teal has expanded at this point. Teal is at layer tech right now and dropping down a couple spore crawlers, anticipating further Banshee harass. Probably not a bad idea. And he needs to tech up to something a little better because he's completely limited to... Okay, looks like he has gotten that Spire and he's pumping out some mutas at this point.
Ooh, looks like Cannonball is got a nuke going here. I'm very excited. Something's about to happen. Look at this map. Look at all these cannons.
I mean, it's kind of becoming a work of art at this point. It's more of like an abstract painting at this point, but maybe it could become something like a
Like, it's like one of those magic eye things if you like look at
It
it,
could
like,
become a
but without
drawing or
looking at it.
Yeah. So anybody watching this video on YouTube, just pause, kind of like blur your eyes for a moment and go cross-eyed. See if you see something and post it in the comments below.
I could
haven't
never
seen
get those
anything
things to work.
Yeah. Maybe it's a pirate ship or a treasure chest.
I never saw the boat.
Yeah. Me neither. The only one I ever saw was a dinosaur one. That was pretty cool.
The dinosaurs are cool. There should be dinosaurs in this game.
I totally agree. Dinosaur minions or dinosaur heroes are okay with me too.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever. Just something dinosaur-y.
All right, see who's got his expansion up here at the high yield. So my team is actually very successfully macroing. My team, Adder, he has more successfully teched up than anybody else. He's got another base going here at the additional high yield on the top left. I mean, my team's taken over this map. I don't know what your team's doing, but they're kind of sucking right now.
They have an army.
So what? What's that army gonna do? Oh, okay, here's an army. A whole bunch of Mutalisks coming in from Shadowblade and Rip. They're gonna rip up this brand new piece of real estate here that Adder just dropped down. It is hopeless. And Adder needs to pull out that medevac. Oh, the medevac is gonna go down as well as that command center. That is bad, bad, bad. But I gotta tell you what, 90% of the units from my team are photon cannons, and Mutalisks, they don't like photon cannons.
No, it wouldn't seem like they would, but I just don't know if that's going to be enough. You know what do like photon cannons? Siege tanks.
Oh boy, and Cannonball's rolling some siege tanks out right now, and he does have siege tech upgraded. There's not going to be any units available to help him. I'm sorry, there's no units available from my team to take those down. So really, it looks like they're relying completely on Adder. Adder has built 3 Vikings to help support the efforts. But at this point, these siege tanks are just going to start drilling this beautiful work of art. What are you doing, Cannonball? Don't you recognize the beauty?
No, clearly not. It's derivative garbage, I think.
Derivative garbage? What do you know about art, Danny? What do you know?
I know more than you.
No, you don't.
It seems probable that I do.
Probably. It does seem probable, but it's not true. And these Vikings are moving over right now. Are they going to land and maybe try to start to harass these siege tanks a little bit? That would be a terrible idea, by the way. But it might be pretty funny.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to kind of hang out, actually.
I just want to check in with our good friend, the Gosu. He's just hanging out right above there, just to scout those tanks. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry, that's Cannonball's Viking. Counter Vikings, that is. So, looks like Adder is going to Viking on Viking action. These zealots got to get in here. They got to make something happen quick because these siege tanks are ruining their entire strategy. I gotta say, Cannonball's really on the ball. No pun intended, actually, at all, with those EMPs. And those are so effective against a double toss team.
Yeah, absolutely. And looks like Revan Love made some zealots there, but that just completely melted. Who would have thought the all cannon strategy just not working out in the long run for the hungry investor? I couldn't have seen it coming.
I believe in this company, Danny. And these Vikings right here, sick micro from the Vikings standing around as those Marines take them down. These Marines are melting through these cannons. They pull back to the cover of, the EMP misses. And this Banshee from Adder making all the difference. The Banshee Matrix style dodging all of those EMPs. Looks like he is running out of energy here soon, so he's gonna have to kill some more siege tanks. And he's going to take down an additional siege tank. Cannonball's in all kinds of hurt right now. Oh, the Reverend Johnny Love bringing in all kinds of zealots right now, and they're going to start getting this around. Oh, and the EMP goes down, and zealots actually are made mostly of armor and regular HP, so they were okay in that situation, murdering everything. You want to talk about the long run, Danny? This is what happened for the long run.
Oh, we missed the nuke.
Oh, I saw just the end of it. That nuke took down 3 cannons there. That was just devastating.
That was great. I got it just in the corner of my screen here. Now the Mutalisks are coming in to deal with the Zealots, so... Wow. And,
it's like watching a game of Battlecraft here, Danny. It's just like hard counter, hard counter, hard counter.
Yeah, and CU's just building more cannons. Like, that is so many cannons. Yeah, he's got, look at this line of probes he's got going up the left side.
Look at all these expansions he's got going, though. And, I mean, he's rolling the money right now.
Yeah, he could maybe build some units if he wanted to, but I don't think he's going to.
He's not going to be
Well, look at all those cannons he just built.
Oh, wow. Well, he's starting to move in here. I mean, look at this wall of cannons. What are you going to do against that wall of cannons?
This is not a cannon rush. It's just a cannon army, and you gotta admire the commitment.
He is all in here, folks. Oh, his probes are just suiciding to get these cannons off.
Wow. And meanwhile, Shadowblade's got a real army here. They're moving around, so it's only really a matter of time before they just punch their way through all these cannons. But it's still going to be obnoxious to do. The Broodlords are on their way, and they'll be a good choice.
Oh, Broodlords are going to end this thing. Unless Adder builds more Vikings to counter them, but that's not going to work out very well because Shadowblade has built a bunch of Corruptors. Oh my god, look at the massive amount of cannons going up right now. Oh my, look at all these cannons. Gosu! Sihu using 2 probes at a time to build cannons. He's trying to D up. He's doing everything he can to warp in an army, quote unquote. And all of these cannons, this is going to be a massive wasted investment. These cannons aren't going to do anything. They're probably all going to die before they pop up. And a nuke, there's a nuke somewhere, Dan.
Oh, I found it. It's on Reverend Johnny Love's high yield base here. Here it comes.
Pull out Reverend Johnny Love, get those probes out of there. They're all going to die.
Oh, that was actually kind of a weak nuke. He could have gotten it a little more in there, I think. But in the end, depowering a lot of cannons, taking out a bunch of them. He'll just clear out this expansion, no problem, as it, is already running dry.
That was good timing. The Reverend Johnny Love didn't want that expansion anymore anyway.
Yeah, so cool. Nicely done.
Johnny Love. Oh my god, look, we got 17,000 million Void Rays over here on the left-hand side. I am so excited right now. They're surprising me with an actual army. Vikings coming in here from Adder, taking down all those Mutalisks with the reinforcement zealots. Everything has turned around at this point, as they're going to be able to move headfirst into Cannonball's expansion. This is an unbelievable turn of events.
Yeah, wow. That's a fair amount of Void Rays from Johnny Love. There are 11 Void Rays with the shield upgrade, so they'll take out those siege tanks no problem, just melt them right away. And this is a surprise, like you said, it's a surprising turn of events. Adder's with some Vikings to back them up, and could they win this one with this? No.
I knew my team was superior the whole time. This defense strategy is working out, and Sihu continuing to D up. He's D'ing up over here on the left-hand side of the map in that spot where he just got annihilated by, a medium-sized army. Broodlords. Oh, the Broodlords are completely exposed. Will these Corruptors be able to protect them? Need to get some good micro in here from the Reverend Johnny Love. This is a massive battle. Oh, these Broodlords are in the back taking down everything on the ground level. And oh my god, this is just a massive force of Void Rays. Adder bringing in the Vikings here to reinforce it. If you get those Corruptors down, the Broodlords will be cut through like butter. The Broodlords are all kinds of exposed right now. Chase him down, Adder, and he's chasing him down. Gonna be a giant wasted investment by Rift. And it looks like my team is pulling ahead right now.
I am in a little bit of shock right now, and I'm not sure how this is happening.
You didn't believe in the artistic abilities of Sihu. I mean, look at this. He's dropping pylons all over the map. I'm blurring my eyes right now. I can kind of see, it kind of looks like the Little Dipper and the Big Dipper.
What are those?
Those are constellations. And
what is that?
Oh, all kinds of Hydrolisks popping over here in the bottom left-hand corner by Shadowblade. He's trying desperately to stop these Void Rays, but they're all kinds of charged up right now, dealing a massive amount of damage and actually barely decent micro from them. And looks like Shadowblade's base is doomed.
Yeah, he's pretty much done for here, so that's surprising. Taking Teal out of the base. Just a handful of Broodlords left for Teal, as his main is just going to get completely destroyed here. Oh, no. That is Void Rays. Void Rays are deadly.
They are deadly. I like Void Rays. They're really expensive, though. That's the problem I have with it. Broodlords attacking the Adder's base here. These Broodlords taking down starports as they please, but 2 Vikings pop out just in the nick of time. And will they be able to survive against one Corruptor here in the bottom right-hand corner? I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it's while they do survive Hot Viking and Corruptor action, they're going to slowly be picking off these Broodlords. They can try and run, but they're just way too slow. It's going to take a while for 2 Vikings to take them out, but they will eventually. Shadowblade says, "I'm out. I lost everything. I can't do it anymore." Meanwhile, now the Void Rays are moving up into Rift space.
Look at this cannon rush. Now see, he was effectively cannon rush, taking down workers. Those workers were forced to distance mine. That's how Gosu this strategy is with these mass cannons, completely blocking off the front of Cannonball's base. God, he's got pylons inside of Cannonball's base. He's straight up cannon rushing him while he's got an army there. I mean, this kid's got gigantic claws.
That is commitment to the cannon rush. I will give him that, and that's something I can respect.
Oh, respect is... Oh, man. Yeah, I guess respect is an appropriate word. The Reverend Johnny Love is really what pulled this whole game around for their team. Building this massive amount of Void Rays with those Zealots to follow. I mean, he just left cannon building duties to Sihu, and I gotta tell you, he has done a fantastic job. I love just the way this map is just covered in.
Yeah, I think my team did a really good job with those, just going with the cannons and doing the defense up and then just getting this mass fleet of Void Rays. Very smart of them.
Now you're changing teams again.
That's not how I remember it.
Alright, trying to siege tank these cannons, just trying to get these cannons away from his base, this cannonball. Not gonna happen. Adder has a cloak banshee in here, taking out siege tanks as he's pleased. Massive air battle here at the top. Oh, Cannonball's got tons and tons of Vikings. Will they be able to take down these Void Rays? It looks like they will. Looks like the Reverend Johnny Love and his Void Ray strategy has come to an end. Adder has dropped down a ton of Marines though here in this expansion of the top left-hand corner. And it looks like Cannonball's expansion is gonna go down quick.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of that. Looks like Riff is rebuilding, though, so he is not ready to give up. He's not ready to tap out just yet. That's a lot of Vikings for Cannonball. So what is the Reverend Johnny Love doing now? Nothing? He's just got probes.
Have you taken a look at the Reverend Johnny Love's base anytime soon? Look how chocked full of crap this base is. This is amazing.
Yeah, he should maybe build a unit with it.
Well, that's what he did earlier. He's pumping out more. He's pumping out more Void Rays right now, man.
Yeah, I guess he is.
And more Zealots.
I don't know.
The Zealots are going to be kind of worthless. These Vikings have landed here in the top of the map. They're taking down all these pylons. Sihu, really smart here with Sihu, expanding right next to the only enemy in the game that has siege tanks. And these Vikings are going to try to make quick work of all of this. But they're really going to be able to, and I think that's why he built all those pylons there, was just to delay the enemy, and it's working out pretty well. Yeah,
I don't know. Cannonball should build something else. Those Vikings are not going to be really good on the ground. But if Reverend Johnny Love stays with those Void Rays, they'll be a good choice, which it looks like he is. So here come the Void Rays, though. Those Vikings need to get up in the air and bolt out.
Yeah, they're going to be done. Now they're going to go ahead and pull back. By the way, Sihu attempting to cannon rush Riff up here in the top right-hand corner. It was actually pretty hilarious a moment ago. Riff had his drones just doing a circle around the hatchery as these pylons were being dropped there. Unfortunately, the probe was killed, so Sihu's cannon rushing strategy here will not work. But it doesn't look like Riff has a chance in hell to get out of his base because he's cannoned in.
Is it still considered a rush when it's like 25 minutes into the game?
I don't know, it's giving... I guess maybe not. I guess it's not.
What would you call it? Just noob, I guess?
No, it's Gosu is what it is.
Oh, right, that's I get those words confused sometimes.
Noob and Gosu. In our Trollcast, they get intermixed so much. I feel like we're part of the problem here. We're destroying the actual meaning of the word Gosu, but that's fine. And these siege tanks, there's two of them here. They're starting to rip through this tower defense, and there's just massive amount of spamming going on here at the cannons. I mean, it's going to take them a while to get through all those cannons, even with these siege tanks, man.
Yeah, look how many there are. There's so many.
EMPs, very effective use of EMPs.
Cannonball gave up. Victory through just attrition and not wanting to play anymore.
They got cut off, man. Look at the map right now.
They have no. You're right. They have no resources.
It was just a pro-level macro by my team. That's where the victory came from.
Yeah, let's call it that.
All right, thank you, fans, for submitting us this replay. It was actually pretty damn entertaining, so thank you very much. Thank you for watching this ridiculous Trollcast, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to see more about Trollcast, just check out that link down there in the bottom right-hand corner. The green link will take you to all of our Trollcasts that we've done already. You can click the link down there in the bottom left-hand corner. You just check out our channel, Procast, music videos, FTW views. All that stuff is there. And also you can click in the center of the heart to subscribe. Danny does a sick dance every time you click that. It's so good, it would blow your mind. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in our next cast.